Praise the Lord, everyone. Hi, I'm back. I've been down for a couple days, not emotionally down, physically down. One of the drawbacks of having colon cancer is it drains you. Um, it can really drain you. And I've been really drained. I've been having issues laying down. I can lay down, but I can't sit up for very long, which makes doing recordings a little hard. But that's okay. Here I am today. Just thankful. I mean, still thankful. Despite it all, I'm still thankful. But I wanted to share with you today some different stuff about this walk. One thing is because, I think sometimes we allow ourselves to get discouraged when we really shouldn't. And I had to fight that. For those that know me, know and have followed me before, I have been, I've suffered in the past from depression. So one of the things I'm very adamant about, especially going through this procedure, is not to get depressed about it and to stay upbeat and to stay positive. And I have to say my husband is such a big help in that area, because we both look at each other. Having cancer really sucks. Well, because it's changed our lifestyle so much. My body is slowly slowing down. It's really not that slow to me. It's my body slowing down, and what I can and cannot do has changed a lot in the last couple weeks. And so there's a lot of things I can't do that I used to be able to do. Things to take for granted, like cooking. I was a stay-at-home mom and stay-at-home wife, so I did all the cooking. Now my son and my husband are the ones doing the cooking. I tried to cook the one day, and I was having such a hard time staying up. It's just an adjustment. And if we allow the enemy to come in and mess with our minds, it can depress us. It can upset us. The things that we are facing with the things that I face, if I allow the enemy to say the stuff that he's saying to me and let it stick with me, then I'm going to get depressed. So I'm learning how to shake that stuff off with a praise to the Lord or thanks to God, because no, I'm not cooking, but thank God my husband and my son are good cooks. I mean, it's things like that. Let's see what else. I'm pretty much stuck upstairs on the second floor because it's a bathroom. Because those that know, I've had previous surgeries, and one of the things is with the bathroom and the way my digestive system is, I have to be near the restroom. Well, if I'm downstairs, I have a porta potty, but to go to the bathroom because I need to, it's just, who wants to use a porta potty? So I stay upstairs a lot. Well, that changes things for me. Going down, anybody's been in my house, I have one of those older houses where the steps are real steep and narrow, and I have to be careful because I am weaker and I don't want to fall down the steps. So, that kind of stuff. So, but it can be depressing, because I spend a lot of time by myself. My husband works, my son has school and stuff like that. But they're not here to entertain me, but me and Amazon have been getting along pretty well, and I haven't made my husband too upset about spending some money. So I decided to start ordering. I'm still coloring, very much so, but I said, well, maybe I'll try something else. So I'm going to do some fill-in puzzles, the blank ones where you just fill it in and you figure it out. I've always loved those. So I ordered some from Amazon. So I'm going to have those come in. It's those kind of things like that. And I got a card today. I was feeling lonely, and I was trying not to make myself feel lonely, because it's really hard. I'm tired enough that if I get on the phone, I can start talking, but I could drift off sleeping. It's after holding the phone for a while, it hurts my arms, because recently it seems that, all my joints are really hurting bad. And although I take my pain meds, it doesn't take the pain completely away. But that's okay, because I'm still here and I'm still able to do some things. I'm still writing. I'm still working with WL4J, and we did our giveaway. Today's the last day. If you want to get a free giveaway, go over and like our page, Women Living for Jesus, and like one of the posts, and you get an entry. Or you can join our Facebook group, or you can join our social network. It's all on our Facebook. So go. But anyhow, I still have some more good books to give away. But doing all that stuff, I'm still able to do that. And I thank God for that because it's an outlet for me. But sometimes I was feeling a little lonely because, and I know, and that doesn't mean everybody should just bombard me. I'm not saying that. I know that a lot of people don't come visit because they don't want to be a bother to me. But sometimes, after a while, you're sitting here and you're by yourself and it gets boring and you get a little lonely. So my husband comes home and man, I'm talking a mile a minute, poor man. But, but I got a card today from Macedonia. I want to say that's the name of the church, and please forgive me, but they're from Kansas, Missouri. All right, I'm trying to do it right, and I'm not reaching for the card, but anyhow, it's a cancer ministry within a church, and they sent me a card, and I don't know any of them. I know one sister via Facebook. She's my Facebook friend, and I think she was part of WL4J before even Facebook came along. But I know her and we've conversated and all that stuff. But it was nice to get the card because it was just all these positive things. And it made me feel like, oh, great. That's just great. And I got another card today. So I was like, oh, great. It's those little things like that I thank God for because it makes me not feel like I am so far away from society. Because when you're stuck in your bed and you're what they call a sick and shut-in, which is technically what I am, it gets rough. Well, because I'm stuck on the second floor, it's not like I can have a lot of company because I'm only in my bedroom. And I don't have I have room in my bedroom, but I don't have a lot of room in my bedroom. So, one or two people come visit me. And after that, there's no more room in my room. But downstairs, trying to get downstairs sometimes is a bit much for me. So it's that kind of stuff. And through all of that still, I'm thanking God. I'm just thanking God. I mean, I can't even explain it. It's in me. I can't do anything else but thank him because I'm still here. There's people that are going through what I'm going through and they're not here anymore, or been through what I've been through and they're not here anymore. And God is just blessing me, and he just keeps blessing me to be here. And he's giving me different things to do, and he sent me different sisters to encourage and talk to. And I love that. I love it because that's part of me. I'm not where I was before in ministry work, and I'm not where I was before in getting out there. I haven't left my house and when was homecoming? That's the last time I left. I mean, I haven't been to the store, I haven't been to church, and that could be a little taxing on your emotions. But I thank God because, one, I have the internet, and I have that to turn to, and I have friends that I can talk to. And one sister called me today, and we talked a little bit, and when I got tired, I told her, I had to go. But it's nice, and it would be nice, my brother came to fix my shower for me today, and his girlfriend and my niece, my future sister-in-law was my guess, and he probably, I don't know, and I don't want to assume, but they've been together long enough. But anyhow, and my niece, and they came to visit they came with him when he went to fix the shower. So she and I were talking. I was playing with my niece, which I just love her to pieces. And that was a nice, refreshing change. My son came home. For those who didn't know, my son was in detention for 48 hours because of choices that he makes and lessons he needs to learn. And I thank God for that too, because not for him to be in placement. I thank God because I was real peaceful and calm about that, and God had prepared me for it, and I was ready for it, and I wasn't shocked, and I wasn't the screaming Mimi mom. I was just like, all right, Lord, I have literally turned my son over to the Lord, and I know I have, so I trust Jesus, and I pray, and I guide, and I do all the things a mother's supposed to do. I just don't fret or worry anymore because that's not good for me physically, and it don't fix anything. Worrying and fretting what does it fix? It fixes absolutely nothing. But anyhow, so my son's back home now, and so talked with him a little bit today to see where his head's at, and just doing those kind of things. And it kind of keeps me in the loop of things, but I'm still outside of the loop of things. So, and it can be a little taxing, but the wonderful thing through it all is God. I can't even begin to express it. He really means that he never leaves or forsakes you. And sometimes I think we think he's not there, and it's just because we're too busy thinking of how he should respond to us instead of looking at how he responds to us. He responds to me. He responds to me through sisters and brothers in Christ. He responds to me in prayer. He responds to me in his word. He responds to me in conversations that I have. He responds. And I thank God for that, because God is a responding God. But we have to be in the position to hear him. And I think part of that too, with this cancer and being in the position that I'm in, I tell the Lord, I know maybe that I'm here so that I hear him better, that I'm paying more attention, or whatever it is. I'm not sure, but I thank God for it. My relationship with him is much more closer than it's ever been. And I can say that, facing death will do that to you. And it doesn't scare me. I'm cautious when I say that, because I think people take it the wrong way or think it's morbid, but technically, yeah, I'm facing death. Okay. And so are you. I mean, mine is just in the form of cancer. Yours is just unknown at this point, but everybody's facing it because we never know when he's going to take us. But it doesn't bother me because I have him. And he does give peace that's just so awesome and wonderful. And it does pass my understanding. And I can't really explain it to you. I'm just a piece. I'm a piece of all of it. I miss my husband. Because he works a lot. And he has to hold the fort down. And he has a lot on his plate now with me being in this situation. But I know God is going to bring us through it and bring us tighter, and everything's going to be okay. But it's still a lot of things going on. And I think a lot of times people don't think about that aspect of it. And I guess today I just want to encourage you to sit still for a minute and hear from God. Hear what he's telling you what to do. Don't say he's not talking, because a lot of times he's talking and we just tune him out. And the other thing I want to encourage you today is to hold on and not give up. Trust the Lord. Keep moving forward with him, because he's never leave you, nor will he forsake you. And I'm going to ask for prayer for my strength in the Lord, that my body begins to move in the positive aspect, so that I can live the life according to his will and his way. And I'm telling y'all right now, the day I'm healed and there's no cancer in this body, if I had to pay for me to go, I'm telling the whole world. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm telling everybody, because God is just that good. And I trust him and believe him now. And I do the videos now because I trust and believe him now. And I know that everything is going to be okay. But pretty much that I've hit my limit for today. I could go on probably forever and ever and ever, but I don't want to. And I just want to thank you for watching today. And I do want to thank Reverend Melanie, because she posted on my thing about videos. So I'm glad to know that you missed me. All right. And I just thank and praise God for all of you. And you have a wonderful and blessed day. Until next time, God bless.